Well, morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever you are watching or hearing this on this April 2nd, Thursday. But better yet, maybe in the life of Holy Week, we know it better as Maundy Thursday. And we can read all about historically as the accounts of Matthew 26, as the account of Mark 14, and as well Luke 22. Really kind of gets at the heart of this night. We know, of course, the the disciples and Jesus in the upper room, they are receiving the gift of the Passover and celebrating together. And Jesus does a new thing and institutes maybe what we better know as the Lord's Supper or the sacrament of the altar, and then as well prays in Gethsemane and is betrayed by his beloved Judas. It's a lot to take in, and it starts this ever inching closer, but now it kind of sets things even more in motion. And so, while I will not have a specific reading this day on this Maundy Thursday, again, I would invite you, be it Matthew 26 or Mark 14 or Luke 22, to really kind of take a look at that, to reflect upon that, to see all which God has provided for us in these accounts. But for us this day, as we enter on this Maundy Thursday, we know it is before us. And if we know what is before us, you can imagine what Jesus was going through in real time. The air heavy, not just with Passover, but something more. That the cross is not just kind of far off, it is right in front of him. And so today, as he joins with his disciples, they celebrate a meal of remembering that which God had done for them, bringing them out of Egypt and giving to them the promised land. But all throughout that, his hand guiding them throughout. And now this night, this meal, which he now institutes for us, bridges the gap, uniting Christians of all times and all places together to eat and to drink. His living, glorified body and blood, once dead on the cross and laid in the tomb, now a living blessing for us, which brings forgiveness, life, and salvation. He takes the bread, he blesses it, he breaks it, and he gives it to his disciples. Ordinary bread becoming something extraordinary. Likewise, the cup. Drink of it, all of you. This cup is the New Testament in my blood. It is poured out for you. I don't think we can overemphasize for you. These words sit at the very heart of Maundy Thursday. Not for the worthy, not for the ones who have checked off all the boxes, but for sinners, for doubters, for fearful disciples, for even those who betrayed him, for you. And so we see in this great gift that the Lord has given, this meal, it's not a symbol, but a present gift, his very body and blood, in, with, and under the bread and wine. He binds himself to his people, feeding them with his forgiveness, with his own body and blood. But even more on this Maundy Thursday, Maundy meaning command. He gives to them this command: love one another as I have loved you. How does he show that? He washes their feet. And yes, we may have some stinky feet here and there if we wear sandals or we get moisture in our shoes, but really, they had sandals. They walked in dirt. Their, their feet were calloused, were tired. And Jesus takes water and washes their feet. To which we kind of like, ugh, gross. I don't even want to touch my own feet, let alone somebody else's. But this is the love that flows out from Jesus. We love because he first loves us. And we see that the Lord of all creation, taking the form of a servant, as even the one who would soon betray him, Judas, his feet were washed. This is how Christ's love shapes us: humble, undeserved, relentless. This day is not about what we bring to God, but about what he gives to us. And so this day, this night, perhaps you may attend services we receive at his table. We are cleansed by the flood of his water. And at the cross, we are redeemed. Here he is given for you. Here he is shed for you for the forgiveness of sin. Here we ramp up, dear Christians, the greatest week in our entire existence shines forth. God be with you this day. We'll come back here briefly tomorrow, for it is finished. Have a great day. Bye now.